What is going on, guys? Happy BTL Wednesday, episode 246 piece. Hold the fry as always. Joined by your guys, Krabs and Jovan. How about that squad ride last night, huh?
How about it? It was
How
air.
about it?
China,
Free.
It was even better that it came with a Cal disaster class too. That was fun.
Sure. Cal got destroyed yesterday, got absolutely lit up. The over was free, chat. That's why you tail the squad ride. It pays to tail it every single day, responsibly, for a unit. Krabs wearing a POD Royal shirt. Yeah, boys, we're full fading today. I bet.
Yeah.
I
Sure.
bet, Fat Girls Inc.
Sure.
I bet, my man. We've got an action-packed episode today, boys. A lot of baseball talk. You know how it is. Jovan, it's days like today that make you really understand that we are in the midst of the dog days of summer, my dudes. NBA might not be over. NHL might not be over. But these long gaps with no games, we're left with pretty much just baseball for the day, right? Until we get to the weekend and we get some lacrosse going. We're going to have to make do with it, right? We'll make do and find winners as best as we can, chat, as we always do. Okay, I came prepped with a couple plays I already like in my back pocket. I'm sure Jovan has some as well. All right. W Squad Ride yesterday, chats. Never in doubt. Always free. Over 30 games above 500 at this point. If you're not tailing, we can't help you. We can't help you. Are we back to the Tigers today? Clan Mucker's asking. I don't want to take them. That probably means they're hitting. I don't know, man. We'll talk about that game, guys. Starts up in about 30 minutes. We'll go over it before it starts. We'll try to craft up a prize picks if we can. We're going to do everything in our power to find winners for that day game, chat. We've got an MLB head-to-head we're going to do. A little reverse run line segments we'll go over with some dogs we like. And then an NBA series prize picks that we want to craft up as well. All right. Starts up tomorrow. We wanted to get in the lab and find an entry potentially today to lock in early because these squares are already moving, Jovan. A couple bumps.
A little bit.
A couple bumps. I checked them out. All right. We're going to go over them. All right. Plenty to talk about today. We might be in the dog days of summer, chat, but that ain't no problem. That ain't no problem. All right. Alec coming in with a sub bang, 8 months. Let's freaking go, my man. 8 months. Wow. By the way, Jovan, I don't know how you deal with Mayfield or Trask. Is my QB under 6.5 wins might be free.
Could be.
Everybody's saying here.
Could be air.
Could be free. Handyman coming in with a sub bang. Love it. Supreme Fatty coming in with a sub bang. Squad Ride got me out of piss. Thought you were supposed to be locked up if you tail it. Yeah, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, does it, my man? Sounds like a bunch of people who wish they were doing squad rides over 30 games over 500 to me. That's what it sounds like. All right, chat. Plenty to talk about. Plenty to go over. All right. Let's cut the shit. Let's dive in. And let's try to find a winner for this early game, Jovan. Why not us?
Yeah.
Why not us? All right. We've got Tigers versus Texas. I mean, dude, yesterday's game, I don't know why I kept getting hope. I don't know why I thought they were going to come back. The Rangers had a guy make a debut out of the bullpen who looked incredible. Giovanni had 7 strikeouts in his MLB debut. Cannot make it up, dude. Cannot make it up. But we're still here. We're still alive. We're still breathing. And most importantly, the squad ride cashed. Okay, chat. But Jovan, do you like anything in this Rangers-Tigers game that starts up here in about 30 minutes? Dane Dunning up on the bump. He deserves some respect. All right. He's got a sub-2 ERA up to this point. Totals at 9. Initially wanted to maybe take the over, but it's also Wentz getting the start for Detroit here as well, and he's been atrocious. And the Rangers offense has been on one, to say the least, this whole month. They are the best offense in baseball right now, right this second. Yes, they are. So maybe that's accounting for the little bit of a high total here with the Tigers' poverty offense. Jovan, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think they absolutely destroy Wentz today. I have a spoiler for our favorite. I have the Rangers.
Okay.
I would lay it with them. I think they absolutely destroy Wentz. Wentz has been terrible. Really doesn't have any recency bias to do with getting hurt on yesterday's game. But individual matchup here, I guess Dane Dunning, he was the pitcher on the other side of the notable Pirates fade or Pirates money line. We took it last week, and that was very controversial. So he lost that game. If he comes back, even though he didn't pitch terribly there, he pitches well today. And really, the bats probably carry them to this one.
Okay. You'd stay away from trying to fade the Rangers and Dane Dunning today.
Today, yeah.
Okay. I do want to start fading them soon, but I'm okay with waiting a little bit.
We did just fade him. We did just fade him.
And yeah, how'd that work?
It worked. It was great. Yeah.
Well, fade Dane Dunning, you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, that did work.
Yeah.
That did work. Okay. All right. Yeah, the guy's been insane this season. I mean, we joke about it. We talked about him all last year. I liked him. I thought he was goofy looking with the glasses up on the bump. Turned into the worst pitcher ever. Got the Patrick Corbin disease. But this season, he seems to have turned it around. It's been crazy. They put him in the bullpen for a little bit. Now he's a starter again, and he's absolutely dealing. Look, guys, he's going to come back down to earth at some point. Maybe it's today. I'm not taking a stab on it, especially if Javon's laying the -1.5 at the Rangers on the run line there. My goodness. That's your favorite of the day, huh?
It is.
Okay. All right. W's. And then as it pertains to prize pick squares for this game, is there anything we can craft up to sweat out a little bit on this BTL episode for a responsible wager?
Well, I would have loved because we have to reach to another game no matter what, because there are no Tiger squares up. But
Right.
I mean, you can take your pick. There's a lot of guys up, and I can't really pick because it's their offense is going to have a really good day today. Obviously, you have like the big guys up, like Seager, Semien, Garcia, pretty much up for anything you could ask them to be up for. I think they all have run props. Semien has what total bases. Seager has fantasy score as well with Semien. I honestly don't know. They got Leody Taveras as the lone guy up for hits, runs, and RBI. Whenever they have him up in a spot where their offense does pretty well, it's usually a square that hits. So if you don't want to go with a corp guy, that would probably be the non-corp one to do.
They added so many of these squares throughout the
did.
morning. My goodness. Looking at them right now, I mean, any of these run squares sticking out to you? If you like the Rangers to win big today and cover that -1.5 on the run line, maybe we take one of these guys on the on a little run square. Maybe we take Garcia to stay hot.
I wouldn't be mad at that. Probably, I mean, theoretically, it could be the best matchup there against a lefty. And I just hate picking between these guys for run props. That's the problem when they're all up. It's always tricky. But
you think that Taveras 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI square is something we should be targeting?
Yeah, I mean, I certainly don't have a problem with that.
Okay. And yeah, there's nothing up for Texas, huh? Or the Tigers, for the Tigers, huh?
Yeah, just Joey Wentz earned runs.
Well, we could take, we could borrow Lauren's Joey Wentz pitches thrown square.
We can't.
Won't let us pair that, will it?
Yeah, you can't pair that.
I bet. I do like that square there, Chad. If you're looking for some MLB Live action, check out Lauren's tweet. All right, she's been on fire with those. On absolute fire.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, is there another square you have in your back pocket that you want to pair with Taveras so we can just ride that out? A little one piece?
Yeah, I mean, I got a couple kind of a little later.
Okay. I have one as well that I love. I mean, do we dare just throw our favorite square of the day in here with Taveras and sweat it out for the people?
Let's hear it.
Okay. I like Tommy Henry to give up more than 2.5 earned runs tonight. And that goes along with my favorite play of the day, which we're going to get to in a little bit. But I think he gets rocked today in a small sample size. He has gotten crushed by this Rockies lineup. Again, though, not many at-bats, but Tommy Henry is not a guy that I mind fading one bit. Totals at 10, and I think the Rockies win this game and get to him early and often with that high total and continue to have success against him in limited at-bats. So I would not mind fading that one bit. He's a red-out goal. If you look at his previous history for the most part, I think that's a good look.
I'm down for that.
Okay. What do you got?
Well, yeah, I mean, we can't play these in the same entry, but I think the Rockies score quite a bit today, too. I took Ryan McMahon's fantasy score.
I bet.
Yeah. First of all, it's weird that this is even up, which they have decent, like, BVP history. He's like 4 for 6 in 2 games. So, I mean, a handful of at-bats, but it's lefty, so I'm shocked they put this up for the first time today, even against Tommy Henry. And, I mean, a lot of those hits, too. I was looking into them. Because there's a write-up dropping shortly, spoiler. But he it was like a bunt single, a hit against the shift, a routine ground out that wasn't called an error for some reason. So, like, he hasn't been that good. He's just been hitting the ball hard. And he's coming through. Prior to yesterday, he had like 4 home runs in 4 games. And they faced Zach Gallen yesterday, so obviously a little tougher of a matchup. But it's weird that this is up. And I do like the matchup there. So I went with McMahon. The other one that I kind of like too is Owen Miller over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. He did actually play yesterday. He didn't get scratched, but they took the prop off and he did score. But in Alec Manoah.
Are you kidding me? He still scored yesterday?
He did, yeah.
Dude. I had that entry locked in with a minute.
Yeah.
Still didn't cash. Well, he didn't count because he got scratched, I guess. But, man, that's brutal.
Yeah.
Absolutely brutal. We did catch that 2 peaks yesterday, though.
That was huge. Yeah, whatever plays.
Don't forget.
Whatever plays. Got to get hot. But, yeah, with this square, I assume he's going to be hitting 1-2 today. Against Alec Manoah, I think he's going to absolutely destroy him. I think whoever's behind him, which is probably going to be – I don't know where Yelich is going to hit, if it's going to be 1 or 2 in front or behind him, but whatever it is, it's going to be some combination of Yelich, Rowdy Tellez, and probably William Contreras somewhere in there, who all, I think, destroy him. So if Owen Miller gets on base, which I think he does because he matches up pretty well, I think he's scoring. So
Okay. Okay. You guys know I got to toot my own horn here. W's. Should have been a 4-piece. Ended up being a 2-piece with Frazier and Mill getting scratched. But it smacked. Sango with a legacy day yesterday. I think he had 9 strikeouts in his by far best performance in the major leagues. Shout out to him. Shout out to Mets ML for coming through and doing their job last night. And then Big Shane gave up a few runs as well. That was free.
Yeah.
All right. Good wager yesterday, guys. Hope you guys tailed. Okay. W's. So do you want to take out McMahon here and sacrifice him since I like Henry, and we'll go with Miller?
Yeah. Oh, we can go Henry, and then we can play one of the others, like the others just separate, I guess, in my own thing, because we can't play both of them together.
Right. So what do you want to craft up? What do you want to do here?
It's a good question. How about we go Tavares and McMahon in a 2-piece, and then we can have the second 2-piece be one of yours, one of mine, with Miller and Henry.
Okay. Let's do it. Tavares to lock in a little day game sweat chat. Give ourselves something to sweat out. And Jovan, you are also on the Rangers -1.5.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you guys need a play to sweat out this afternoon, feel free to tail Jovan on the Rangers -1.5. Feel free to lock in, any sort of combination with any of the guys we just talked about. I'll go ahead and ride this one out with you, though, Jovan. Tavares, more than 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, and McMahon, more than 7 fantasy score. Okay? I can get behind that.
Let's do it.
W's. All right, Chad, I told you guys I was going to do a $100 giveaway today for hitting 10K on BTL. I'm a man of my words, all right? When I tell people I'm going to do a giveaway, I do it, and I don't block you and scam you like people in the industry, unfortunately. We're going to do a $100 giveaway. Okay, chat? How we're going to do this, I wanted to do it early in the episodes when the OGs are watching, not towards the end when we have more people watching. So we'll go ahead and what should we have them say in chat, Jovan? And I'll go ahead and close my eyes and pick one of you guys in chat. I'm thinking maybe federal prison. We do.
There we go.
Maybe squad rides. I don't know. What do you guys think? Nats blow, maybe? We could do that. We could definitely do that.
Let's go with Fed.
You want to do Fed?
Yeah, let's say Fed.
All right, chat. Drop Fed in the chat. I'm going to close my eyes, and I'm going to click on one of you guys in chat, okay? And if it's not Fed, we're going to have to repick. Holy smokes, they're coming in hot. All right, I'm going to take a jewel rip, and I'm going to close my eyes, and we're going to pick. Let's see. Did we get one?
No, try again.
Okay. How about now?
I think you're missing the mark here.
Okay. Keep going. All right. Did we get it?
Bro, what are we doing over there, man?
All right, I'm just going to pick. Dude, they're going so fast, I literally can't pick. I literally can't pick. I'm trying. Oh, we got one. Lieutenant Goose. Let's go. Look at his picture, too. Look at his profile picture.
You love to see that.
Holy smokes.
It's solidarity.
Crab holding up the freaking fish. I bet, brother. I freaking bet. That could not have worked out any better.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. Dude, who's saying it's rigged, dude? Give me a break.
Luke's fixed matches.
Give me a break, dudes. Grow up. How would it be fake? How would it be rigged? I have my fucking eyes closed and my hand in front of it, and I couldn't even click it right, Chad. Grow up. All right? Lieutenant Goose, hit my DMs. All right? Hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up on Insta. All right? I'm going to get you $100. I got you, Beast. Chat, thank you guys for getting us to 10K on Twitter. W's. All right? Let's keep growing. Let's keep moving. Let's keep grooving. All right? Goose is minus 1,000. I bet, chat. I freaking bet. Unbelievable. All right, boys. W's. We'll do more of these. We'll do another one when we get to 25K. All right. And how's that sound? We got to up the numbers. These are rookie numbers. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Congrats, though. Thanks for the support. All right. Let's keep moving. W's, chat. All right, Jovan, you want to do the head-to-heads for the MLB card today?
Let's do it.
You're in? W. And yeah, can we stop saying Patrick Corbin Masterclass loading? I'm tired of hearing it. I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of seeing the 10Ks. I'm tired of seeing Corbin Masterclass. He's been pitching well. Let's leave him alone. Okay, let's let him do his own thing. Let's not jinx. Okay, chat. W's. Jovan, I'll get it started. All right, favorite of the day today. I like the Padres. I like Blake Snell to get right today. I love the line movement as well towards the Pods who have been struggling. But I think their bats are starting to get going here, and I want to back the Padres in the coming weeks as they continuously, get back to their, ways of freaking scoring to being a decent team who should be over 500 with this roster. It should be illegal. Talk about federal prison. It should be illegal for the Padres to be under 500 with that roster. And I'll tell you what, Blake Snell has been all over the place so far this season. But in his last start, he looked a little bit sharper, a little bit better. And I want to back him against the Marlins bats who have been decent. And I want to fade Garrett, who's been a little bit too good. The Padres are actually pretty good against lefties this season. And I want to fade big man Garrett here, back the line movements, and roll with the Padres on the road to pull out a win. That's my favorite today. Jovan, what are your thoughts on the Pods?
Yeah, I don't hate the Pods. That whole series just utterly confuses me, to be honest with you. But the only thing I have against it is I certainly do not want to be fading the Marlins and fading specifically Jorge Soler and Brian De La Bonds against a lefty. If Blake Snell's best bet is probably walking them, to be honest with you right now. So we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see how he comes out. I don't know.
All right. We'll see. I mean, yeah, De La Bonds will probably go 5 for 5 with a stolen base, stealing home, scoring at some point in that game. And, I mean, Soler, we'll talk about him in a minute. He has been on fire this season. He's got 17 home runs, I believe, on the year. Very impressive. Top 5 in the league.
Yeah.
Very cool. Who's your favorite on the MLB slate today?
Yeah, I went with the Rangers, -1.5. Talked about that already, so don't need to go too much at length, but I think that's the square spot where they just destroyed Joey Wentz. So
okay. All right, plus 100 as well.
Yeah, plus check.
Value there.
Too good to be true. Good to be.
Count it.
Cash
Orioles lineup looking really bad today. Well, that's what happens when you sign Aaron Hicks. Yes, sir. I'm rooting for him now. I'm a new Aaron Hicks fan. I don't know what's changed or what's happened over the past 48 hours, but I woke up a day or two ago and I started to become an Aaron Hicks fan. Crazy how that works. Favorite underdog of the day. I mentioned it already. I want to talk about this game for a minute. The Colorado Rockies tonight with Lamet making his first MLB start in nearly 2 years. Jovan, pretty crazy story for this guy who at one point was one of the most coveted young arms in baseball. This guy was a Cy Young. He finished 4th in the Cy Young back in, I think, 2020 or 2021 before he got hurt. And a downward spiral to his career, took him. He ends up in Colorado, where he's been coming out of the bullpen the last 2 years, and he's been pitiful. He's been bad. But if you look at his numbers as a starter compared to his reliever, it's been night and day for Lamet. And he's even talked with the beat reporters about it. They asked him about the opportunity, and he said, I'm paraphrasing here, but he pretty much said, I'm ecstatic to be back as a starter. I love starting. He prefers starting. You could tell by his response. Maybe this is what he needs to change the tide here as he gets one last chance in the rotation. And if you look at his expected numbers, I was doing some research on our guy Lamet here this morning. You look at his expected numbers. Here's a POD Pete stat for you. His stats should not be as bad as they look with how he's performed. He's had some bad luck there on the bump, which we see a lot with these guys like Pat Corbin last year with some terrible defense. I'm not saying Lamet should have been, DeGrom over the last 2 seasons, but looking at his expected numbers, he should have performed a little bit better, and hence why the Rockies are probably giving him another shot. Okay, this is also the 11th starting pitcher the Rockies have put out there this season. All right, they have been hurting in their rotation. Lamet gets one more shot. I love that the Diamondbacks have 75% of the bets and handle, at least on the money line and the spreads, okay, and the run lines, right? And the line has not moved a cent. Really, maybe a cent or two, but it really has not moved at all. It's a great sign that the books are okay with being overexposed on the D-backs at home. And I want to fade Tommy Henry, who has bad numbers in a small sample size against the Rockies bats. And I want to take the Rockies at plus chick here with the total at 10. High scoring game. I think the Rockies come out on top. Give me the plus 140 ML. No need for that run. They're winning this game outright.
There we go. I'm definitely down for that. I think Tommy Henry gets hit up a little bit today. I'm definitely less confident in Lamet doing well, even as a starter, but I do think the Rockies bats could be enough, especially coming off of yesterday, which they really should have gotten shut out. They got saved by I don't know if it was 1 or 2 outs in the ninth, but the Nolan Jones tank, which really pissed me off because I took it all last series and he didn't hit one, but he hit one first game out or second game out. So that sucked, but they were pitiful yesterday. And a tough matchup against Zach Gallen, much better.
Okay. Yeah. Nobody wants to back Lamet making his first start in nearly 2 years. All right, I'll do it. Don't let the Reds get already – the wording in that tweet, I couldn't even freaking read through it. It was so funny. Don't let the Reds get hit already down to plus 1,700. It might be too late. See here?
Yeah.
It might be too late.
It's May, though. We can relax.
Okay. Beauty Pete has the under in that Rockies game. Good. That's a good sign for Lamet, I hope. Maybe not for Henry, but I feel like if the Rockies win this game, it might have to go under. We'll see.
Maybe.
We'll see. All right, chat. Jovan's going to give us his favorite underdog of the day. Listen up.
Yeah, I'm taking the Pirates, backing Mitch Keller as a dog, which initially I thought was almost pretty weird of a line, but you looked at the fact that Mitch Keller just got blown up on the road by an offense that is pitiful against right-handed pitching in the Mariners and has just been pretty terrible in general. But the Giants also have destroyed right-handed pitching in the last couple weeks. They're up there with some of the best in the league, how they've been performing there. So I think we do get a bounce-back Mitch Keller start here. I think he's going to be pretty dominant too. I mean, Alex Wood, it's been pretty drastic, I guess, some of the ups and downs you've got from him. And he's not a guy where you're looking at his props and everything, and you're expecting to see something incredibly high. But probably one of the widest gaps I've seen fantasy score wise for a line that is this close is what I see in this game. Like we have Mitch Keller sitting at 37.5, and Alex Wood sitting at 25.5, which is crazy.
Sheesh. What the?
Yeah, so I mean, there's not like that's much of a strikeout difference too. I think it's 1.5 between the two. But yeah, I think Mitch Keller shoves today. I think the Giants' offense cools off. I don't think it's going to take too much for the Pirates or what they're going to have to score today to pull this one out. So I'm with it.
Okay. That scares me a little bit. I'll be honest. Like our friend in chat said here, I was kind of on the same page with the Pirates, feeling like they're the Tigers today, round 2. But looking at the Prize Picks squares, that's very interesting there, Jovan. And maybe Prize Picks is showing their hand a little bit there. Maybe Pirates first 5?
Could be.
To avoid any BS.
Could be.
I still have a weird feeling in my plums that the Giants pull out a win here. Maybe it's some fluke shit. We've seen plenty of that in the MLB already this season. Plenty of it. You guys see how that freaking Athletics game ended last night? Crazy. Braves, walked the bases loaded in the 9th and ground balls hit that could have been a double play or at least gotten an out. And next thing you know, third baseman bobbles it and the Athletics win their second game in a row.
Yeah. Who would have thought?
Unbelievable. Well, after hosting Surge Stream, I probably would have thought.
Yeah, fair enough.
But I was right there with them. I was right there with the squares, ready to back the Braves. I didn't end up doing it, but saw that one coming, unfortunately. Judge home run tonight loading. That's assault. Get him out of here.
Yeah, loading every night. That's the point.
Literally every night. All right. Pirates as Jovan's favorite dog of the day. Love it. We got some sub bangs. Got to catch up here. Hoff 18 coming in with a sub bang. Fear Aiken coming in with a sub bang. How about that 3-piece Prize Picks I gave you yesterday? Let's go, my man. Love it. Took it with Brent's sub bang. 13 months of trying to get Dill God out of federal prison. I bet. He keeps tailing them and hitting bets. He might be locked up for a while, my man. Dill God also 15 months in federal prison. W's. I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. Gambling State U, I think I already got you, my man. Maybe not. Don't Fade coming in with sub bangs. You guys are beasts. Power Wheels. What a name. Power Wheels. Thanks for the sub bangs, boys. Seriously. W vibes today. All right. Let's keep hitting squad rides. All right, we'll keep powering through this head-to-head. All right. I'll go over my favorite over of the day. Speaking of Atlanta, Oakland. All right. I like the over in this game, over 9. Do I think the Braves bounce back and put up a 10-piece and win this game after losing the last 2? Sure. That's the same thing everybody said, though, after game 1 in the series. I think both bats put up some runs today against 2 subpar arms. Number 1, I think the Braves absolutely destroyed Caprillion. I think he's atrocious. Number 2, I think Schuster is nothing really special either. So I'm going with the over here. We've seen the line move up. Sorry, the total move up about a run already. I'm going to snag this over at 9 and expect runs from both sides. I'm not getting cute with the Braves today, boys. No, sir. No, sir. My way of doing that is taking the over and backing both bats. All right. Even the worst teams in baseball can win some games and score some runs. All right. Maybe the Athletics are in a little bit of a hot streak right now. 2 wins in a row.
Yeah, good thought.
I'm not fading them. A's sweep. Clam Mucker saying, I don't have the cojones for that. Rickster saying it's become too trendy anyways. I bet. Yeah. Jovan, thoughts on this total?
It's about right where it should be. I don't mind that over. I do think Schuster, I mean, especially after these first couple games. I mean, the A's have won these games with their pitching, realistically, a lot of the time. Where they give up 1 yesterday and then 2 in game 1. Yes, they had the big offensive outburst late in the first game, but it's been their pitching. That's been kind of the star of the series. And Caprillion, I don't think keeps that up today, but I do think they stay competitive in this game against Schuster. Definitely in their better split against lefties as well. So I don't mind that over. I do think they score some runs.
Okay. Dubs, what is your favorite over of the day today?
Well, Nats Dodgers.
Wow.
I think we get disaster classes from Patrick Corbin and Noah Syndergaard, which is not the hottest take. But, I mean, first of all, I do think that price with Noah Syndergaard, minus 250 is a little disrespectful, even minus 230. Not disrespectful, but a little high and a little telling. With as well as Patrick Corbin has pitched, I know he's coming off of a start where I believe that was the one where we kind of thought the same thing. We went in and faded him, and it worked, and he got hit up a little bit. But now I know he has disastrous history against the Dodgers, especially last season. But this still feels like an awful high line. So I do think that they get to him today. And on the other side, Noah Syndergaard is a disastrous matchup for the Nationals, too. I know he's not a lefty, but a lot of these hitters the pitchers that the way that you're going to beat them is by stacking a lot of base hits, not really having to hit the ball all that hard because there's a lot of balls in the zone. That's just Nationals offense right there. You talk about Lane Thomas, you talk about Jeimer, you talk about even Dom Smith, who I sneakily just have that feeling about today. But a lot of those guys in the lineup, even like a Luis Garcia is perfect for this too. They're going to stack hits off of Syndergaard, and they're going to score, probably going to score early and often too. So I like their matchup offensively. And I think they're going to score runs, but I certainly think they're going to lose this game. So I definitely am expecting some runs here.
Yeah. I'm expecting a lot of Dodgers runs tonight. Hate to say it.
Yeah.
Hate to say it. I think the Dodgers minus 1.5, even at home. I don't even care. I think Dodgers team total over is a good look. The over, like you just took in the game, is a good look. I mean, the Nats bats can scrape up a couple, right? Very, very gritty. They're going to keep fighting till the last inning. I don't hate the over 1 bit in this game. No. Corbin has been a little too good. Facing a Dodgers lineup that's seen him a little bit, that could be tough. Could be tough. And Luis Garcia, let's talk about him for a second, goes 6 for 6 last week when we fade the Nats, and he has not gotten a hit since. He's 0 for 16 since that day. Cannot make it up. And also, who in chat yesterday came in here and said Keibert Ruiz was hitting a nuke? Show yourself. Show yourself. Who did it? Because I remember it clear as day yesterday, and I thought you were a fool for saying it. I don't know if it was actually you, D-Ben, but you're saying it was you, and if it was, I mean, I tipped my cap, my man. Keibert Ruiz hit his first home run from the right side of the plate last night.
Aaron Hicks is a great defensive center fielder. There's a bullet to left
Roped
from Ruiz.
it down the line.
See you later.
Dude.
Revenge day.
And the reason that's so crazy, Jovan, is because Nats Twitter has been saying this guy needs to frickin' stop switch hitting for years, and that he has no power from the right side. He only has, I think, 10 hits from the right side all season this year. He's been terrible over there, And all it took was D-Benz yesterday in chat to come in and say, K-Bird's hitting a nuke, and me to say, nope. And then I literally said on here yesterday, well, now he's going to hit one. And would you look at that? First home run from the right side this season, K-Bird Ruiz. Shout out D-Bent.
Yeah.
What a beast.
All it takes is an AB against Alex Vesia. That dude sucks.
Very good point.
Terrible.
Very good point. Unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable. All right, let's talk my favorite part of this head-to-head segment, our favorite unders. All right? My favorite part. I like the Yankees and Seattle under. I was going to go with Judge under home run here, but wanted to switch it up here, change it up a little bit here, make it a little bit more of a bettable play for you guys. Give me the under in this game after we saw the Yankees score nearly 10 runs each in those first couple games, right? Their bats are hot. They're playing great. Judge is hitting nukes left and right. Yeah, I bet. Well, tonight, they get the best arm. I mean, I don't know what the heck Logan Gilbert was on last night, but he is not the best arm on Seattle as of right now. The best arm on Seattle, in my opinion, is Big George Kirby, who's been just fine so far this season. And you know who's been pretty good recently too is Schmitty, is Big Schmidt on the Yanks as well. So in a pitcher's park where we've seen 2 overs in these first 2 games of the series, total's really not budging in this spot. I thought it was going to open up higher, and that's the main reason why I like this under after the first 2 games of the series. And with Schmidt and Kirby on the bump, 2 young guys who are a little inconsistent at times. I want to take this under and pray that Judge does not hit a home run. That's the only way this game's going over. And he sure as hell could hit one with how locked in he is.
Certainly could.
Certainly could. Fingers crossed that he does not go yah-yah tonight and Kirby pitches around him, unlike the rest of the Seattle rotation, who prefers pitching right to him, right in the sweet spot, right in the meat.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Not the best idea. Not the best idea there.
Dude, what was Logan Gilbert on last night?
I don't know. I really don't.
I mean, brutal.
Yeah.
Brutal. IKF Masterclass incoming, I bet. Who's your daddy? I bet. W name, by the way. Yeah. But yeah, give me that under in Seattle. I'm bold enough to take it. What about you, Jovan? What's your favorite under the day?
I like the Rays Cubs under.
Okay.
Again, which I didn't think, first glance of this game that I'd want to take the under after the way the first 2 games have gone, but kind of do. I expect a little more offense than we've gotten the first 2 times, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I don't think there's wind coming in like there has been the first 2 times, but I believe it's crosswinds now, which kind of worked to a similar effect in Wrigley. But the Rays lineup today is kind of what I've been asking for a while, or what we've been hoping for. They moved Brandon Lowe down on the order, but they moved him right into the spot of like all the lefty producers. So like Justin Steele's a super tough matchup, even as a lefty against this lineup. And a couple of the guys that really do well getting on base and driving in kind of loose RBIs, and they ended up in the lineup there. You have Margot, who's been really good against lefties. Christian Bethencourt, who's been a really big power supply, just period, but especially against lefties. And you have Brandon Lowe hitting right in the middle of them both. So that's a big dead spot in the lineup that I really don't care for. I know you have Yandy back in the lineup at the top, which is good, but I do think Justin Steele pitches somewhat well today. Then Zach Eflin, he's kind of going to be a guy who's going to nibble at the zone for a little bit. So the Cubs are going to be patient. They're going to hit and do a lot of soft contact. So I do think this game is going to have a little more offense, like I said, in the first couple games, but I still think it goes under.
Okay. All right. Tampa, Chicago under. You're doing it again. More power to you.
Yeah.
More power to you. I don't think I have the stones to do that. And now, since we're talking about unders, I figured I'd mention the Pitt San Fran total. It opened up at 6.5. What was up with that?
Yeah, I have no clue. Absolutely no clue. Starting to come back now. I think it briefly came up to 8, and now it's starting to come back down.
Yeah, I like that under.
Yeah.
I like that under as well. That opener is crazy. And you talk about Alex Wood's fantasy score being only at 25.5, though.
Yeah.
The whole game is just weird. Everything's wrong. I don't understand it.
It's a strange one.
I don't understand it. I don't understand how the Pirates are plus money and all of our buddy Mitch Keller, all of his squares are pointing towards a better start than Woods. I don't know.
Yeah, it's strange. Super strange.
The Prize Picks board chat is screaming Pirates first 5 to me.
Yeah.
Something in my belly is just telling me the freaking Giants are winning this game. I don't know why. but that doesn't mean the first 5 wouldn't hit. I don't know.
I'll roll first 5.
Call me.
I'll roll first 5.
Did I convert you?
I think you did.
Okay. I feel like it makes so much sense that I don't even know if it's the right play anymore. Holy smokes.
We'll find out.
I'm going to be keeping that game to the side, Chad. I'm not betting it personally. My brain is in a pretzel from that one. My goodness. All right, chat. Favorite Yerfie or Nerfie of the day? I got one. This one's on Prize Picks. I freaking love it. It is disgusting. The Cincinnati and Colorado Nerfing. Okay. Chat, this one is not for the faint of heart, to say the least. And I know I say this, I think, every 2 weeks or so. But now this one has overtaken the past. And this one might be the weirdest Yerfie Nerfie square I've ever seen. Up on Prize Picks. We've got Luke Weaver up on the bump, pitching in Boston, where once again last night, it didn't matter how sharp that under was, did not hit. We got another over in Boston. I mean, Luke Weaver is all over the place. He's got a 5.5 ERA. And Lamet is the other starter for this square. I mean, do I even have to go over that? That is so ridiculous that these two guys are up for this square, and the Yerfie could not look more free. It literally could not look more free than the Yerfie in Cincinnati and Colorado here, Weaver and Lamet. And I know these guys aren't playing, chat. It's a combo square on Prize Picks, okay? I will be taking it because that is insane. Jovan, I want your thoughts. Give me the Nerfie in that.
Yeah, it's probably a first that I've seen a guy who hasn't made a start in 2 years up for a Nerfie square. That's not a Rays pitcher opening, which they still rarely have those up. So I'm obviously now a very biased Luke Weaver fan, so I'm kind of with you. I do think he pitches somewhat well today, and the Lamet's being up on there is definitely a little strange too, especially after what the D-backs did yesterday in the first inning against Kyle Freeland, which is super interesting. They had hit 2 nukes. So,
yeah,
wow.
Everything's pointing towards the Yerfie here, chats. I will be on the Nerfie in many slips. Many slips. Give me the Nerfie, if that wasn't clear. Okay? That might be the nastiest square ever taken in Prize Picks history. That might be nastier than the Aaron Judge under half total base and Robles over a half total base from last season.
People forget you just took the under on the taco, which is crazy.
Was free.
Absolutely.
Never in doubt. Never in doubt. That's just a good read right there, and that's just a good bet is what that is.
Yeah. That's it.
Unbelievable, chats. Unbelievable. Jovan, you got a Yerfie or Nerfie up your sleeve?
Yeah, I went with the Julio Teheran and Zach Eflin Nerfie.
Okay.
Kind of what I talked about with the under in the Rays game. I do think he pitches pretty well, especially on the onset. And then Teheran, same thing against that Seager single. There we go.
He's back.
Yeah, he's been really good since he came back.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think F1 pitches well. I was very close to picking the Brewers as dog of the day, which really, I guess, had more to do with Manoah tossing Turks than Teheran pitching well. But I think he does come out and pitch well against the top of that lineup too. It's another somewhat strange one to be up. Not as weird as the one that you had, but
no, I had that one picked until I got to the 5th square on there, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah, a little strange.
So I like that. I like your angle, and Teheran looked great in his return.
Yeah, he's looked solid.
You look great. I'm impressed. And yeah, Jay McSneak, back-to-back 100x of velos in this Rangers-Tigers game to start it out. Semien almost hit a nuke, apparently.
That's what we want.
Chase, let's go, dude. That freaking tennis play hit. That tennis play hit from yesterday. Let's freaking go, dudes.
Tell that, dog.
Let's freaking go, Chase. Another one, Jay saying. What's going on in that game, chat? Keep us updated.
We got Turks.
We got any Turks or what, chat? Don't keep us hanging. Let us know. My favorite Prize Pick square of the day. It's that Tommy Henry over 2.5 earned run square. I absolutely love it. I already pitched it. He's given up at least 4 or 5, and he'll be out of this game by the 5th inning. I'm going to be backing him to give up more than 2.5 earned runs tonight. Swear to God, if they're unearned, I'm going to lose my mind, and I'm going to ban this category. But I'm willing to take a stab at fading Henry, and I'd love to pull up those last 5, that stat chart, if we possibly can. I mean, he's been pretty damn good. He's been pretty damn good of late, and I want to fade with that high total, and I'm already on the Rockies ML. It pairs perfectly with how I'm seeing the board today. All right. Jovan, your favorite prize pick square? Have you already talked about it as well?
Yeah, I stuck with McMahon as the favorite, but Owen Miller, close second. I guess I don't really need to resell it, but
Okay.
he's touching up Tommy Henry today. He's going to be the guy.
All right. W's chat. I wish you could pair those, but we have plenty of other squares we like that we can craft up later. All right, boys. I'm determined to be on the right side of the Lance Lynn fade for one fucking time. For the love of God, tell me the Halos put up some runs today. Mush, just don't bet him, man. Just don't bet that guy. Please. Please. For your own mental health and well-being. Don't bet it. Don't bet it. Another 100-mile-an-hour exit velo. Rangers move to minus. Oh, and they're back. Never mind. I jinxed it.
2 on.
All right.
Adolis
2 on?
double. Yeah.
Adolis double, I bet.
Second and third, two outs.
All right. Come on, chat.
Went over pitches free. There we go.
Come on, chats. That was so free. If you guys aren't tailing Lauren's MLB Live squares, I can't help you.
Yeah.
I can't help you.
W Lauren.
Okay, because those hit. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. All right, we'll sweat here a little bit. Jovan wanted to talk about some reverse run lines here. Chat, might be some similar ideas, thought processes that you've already heard throughout the show. But I like the Rockies at minus 1.5 at plus 220 here with that high total to win this game big, potentially. And I don't really think the D-backs are going to be scoring much because I'm expecting an absolute legacy from Lamont in his return to the starting rotation. Okay, one last chance for our guy to keep his job pretty much at this point. And I think he's going to deal today and cool off the red-hot D-backs who've been on fire in the month of May. Give me the Rockies on the alt line, minus 1.5 at plus 220. I will say this was a close debate between them and Minnesota, who I also like today, who I debated about taking on the reverse run line here. But with the higher total in that Rockies game, I went with that. More confident with Colorado tonight. All right.
With it. I went with the Brewers on the reverse run line because my dog of the day is the Pirates, but that's kind of more expecting to be a lower total game. I don't know if that is right, but Josh Jung, if that was at his head, what the hell are we swinging at?
What the?
Yeah, but I went with the Brewers because that's one where I think there's going to be a lot more runs scored, higher variance type game. I think it's obviously a lower likelihood in the Pirates, I think, to be a one-run game. And I do think they really piece up Manoah. It's really just going to be on Teheran, see how well he can pitch. I don't think he's going to be as lights out as he was in his return, but I think he can be okay. So I do think they score a shit ton of runs off Manoah. Not even a hot take at this point because everybody's pretty hip to the fact that Manoah sucks at his job. But this Spurs lineup is very up and down, and I think we get a sharp up today.
Okay. Yeah, you've been betting the Brewers a lot recently. Have you been doing all right?
Other than yesterday, yeah, I have been pretty good with the Brewers.
Good. In play outs.
Unfortunately.
Oh no,
you didn't see that.
That's bait. All right. Flyer Faithful's got good eyes. Josh Hart tweet is one of the tabs. Chat had to get Jovan's take on Josh Hart's insane tweet from last night. Have y'all ever tasted y'all's significant other's breast milk? Asking for a friend. I mean, what are we doing, Josh Hart? What are we doing, brother?
Yeah.
Do we lose a bet? Was this a bit? I don't understand. And people were commenting. It was geeking me out.
Insane. Absolutely insane.
Jovan, any comments from the milkman himself?
Yeah, I mean, Josh Hart, like, this is absolute madness. Some of the replies from like the other players too are funny. I think Jalen Brunson had some funny responses. He was like, "Yeah, bro, we gotta stop this, man." Like,
I think he quote tweeted it and he said, "Seriously, bro, delete my number."
Yeah,
is what he said. I'm pretty sure.
That's what he said. I'm like, yeah, there it is.
Unbelievable.
Delete my number. That's hilarious, bro.
Nah, bro, no BS. Delete my number.
If that's what you got to do in Cancun, tweet about breast milk, I'm all for it.
Man, Chad, I got to ask you, since this is apparently a question, it's allowed to be asked and talked about. Have y'all ever tasted your significant other's breast milk?
Yeah.
There's no fucking way, dude.
That's wild. Crazy.
There's no fucking way that just happened.
Yeah, that's what he was.
When did he get up? When did he get in here?
He's been timing it up. He's been lurking.
Was he waiting for the tweet to go up? Did you see the outline?
I heard you ask that question as I joined. I was like, "This is perfect."
Perfect timing. Yeah, I bet.
Crazy.
Damn, you got a mage hat, Trent? Fresh.
It finally came.
Let's go. Needed it.
Look at that.
Needed it. That's clean, dude.
I know, right?
Fire.
That's clean.
Pretty
You had
steep.
one heck of a weekend. You were out at the fucking zoo and shit, talking to animals and stuff.
Bro, I was suffering the most brutal sunburn the past few days. Finally, I look somewhat normal, but
Hey, you look fine now.
dude, the last 2 days, man, I looked so fucking bad. I was like, what am I gonna do? I can't go on camera looking like this.
I mean, your face was so swollen, it didn't even
So
look like
swollen,
you,
bro. So swollen.
Now you just look red, but you're fine now.
Mhm.
Normal face. You're just a red Al Galbi.
Yep. And we're going to Vegas tomorrow. Jesus.
Yes, sir.
Crazy.
Yes, sir. What are we thinking in that series right now? Could we get an
Dude,
early
so-
vibe check?
Jovan, that slip that I posted on Picket at 2 a.m. last night,
Oh yeah.
I ended up cashing out.
Yeah.
I woke up this morning and saw they had bumped down my GOAT, Caleb Martin.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think they bumped him down?
He's not doing shit. Serious.
You don't think so?
I mean, not as much as he did in the Eastern Conference Finals.
So
It'd be hard to.
what's
Yeah,
69 divided by 4? What's the average there?
Let's say.
18, 17.
17. That's way more than he averages.
Yeah.
He averages like 12, 13, 14. His lines.
Yes, a little over 17. I mean, if we think he's averaging 17 points a game in the series, look, he might have one crazy game again where he's hot and he keeps shooting. I could easily see that. And he deserves to get the shots up at this point. But you're telling me he's going to average 17 and a half points this series or in the first 4 games? Give me a break.
Yeah.
It's also like, I mean, what, game 3-ish? I don't know. I still will believe it when I see it. But Hero, if he comes back, it's going to be later in the series.
Mhm.
Game 3, I think, is what I'm hearing.
That would fuck everything up.
I know. That's what makes the Heat series one so hard to predict.
Yeah, so Josh, why don't we pull up the prize picks board for the MLB series? Because, Trent, we were already going to do this today. This is good.
Yeah.
We can talk about some of the bumps. I already wrote them down. Caleb Martin, he got bumped down, obviously, to 68.5. Jimmy Butler, his rebounds got bumped down. And I'm not saying I like these. I just want to talk about
Yeah,
them.
no, I love knowing.
I definitely like the Caleb Martin one, though, for sure. But Jimmy under rebounds is interesting to me. I mean, I want Jovan's read. He's the Heat guy here. He got bumped down 31.5 to 30.5.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Jovan, what do you think?
It's interesting because there's going to be a lot of help side defense, you could say. So it's going to be like whoever's going to get rebounds is going to be primarily off of rotations. So like I think Caleb Martin also got his rebounds bumped down, if I'm not mistaken, but he would be the guy that I'd say would be, I think he would continue to grub. But Hero coming back, he also grubs on the boards. I don't know how aggressive he's going to be able to be with his injury if it's still whatever it is. But
are you seeing these? Hold on, sorry. Are you seeing these new squares on Prize Picks? Josh, go to NBA, regular NBA. Points in crunch time.
Oh my god!
No way.
Defensive rebounds, offensive deflections.
Points.
This could be just what the people needed.
Bro,
it could be.
What?
Points in crunch time. Somebody read me that. They can see the screen. What does that qualify as? What does it say up there?
What?
Can you guys see it? Like, what is the crunch time?
Minutes.
Last 6 minutes in reg.
Okay. That's cool. Holy smokes. We're going to have to cap that, Jovan.
Yeah.
What the? They're getting creative, man. What was the other one they added?
Deflections.
Deflections,
dude.
The better game.
Remember I bet that in the Super Bowl, Krabs? And the only guy on the field who had any deflections was the guy I had under on.
That's hilarious. Oh,
they put that square up just for you, bro.
Deflections. That's hidden.
What is?
Gabe Vincent deflections, I'll tell you right now.
Dude, I don't even pay attention to that side of the game.
I mean, you have to be watching every single moment of the game to know. They just have a guy they hired to be the deflections guy that just sits in a room by himself and watches for tips.
They were like bouncing ideas off me about what squares they should add, and they really wanted to add dribbles. I'm like, okay, that sounds like awesome and shit, but I don't know if we're gonna be all sweating out dribbles.
No, dude.
What's the sound instead?
Dude, that shit sucked the soul out of me, man.
That guy had the worst series ever. They're saying he might not even be welcomed back on the team by his teammates. I bet he played in that series. And the guy dunks for no reason with 5 minutes left, I bet.
Dude, and of course now it's a meme because it's like Jaylen Brown with an emphatic dunk to cut the lead down to 25.
Hilarious.
Unbelievable, dudes.
Hilarious.
Caleb Martin's threes also got bumped down from 10.5 to 9.5.
So I had this goat whale last night that I fucking loved. And then I just was like, dude, this ain't fucking hitting. So I cashed out. But it was Martin points, which I feel like it's corp as fuck now. It was Jimmy Butler's assists. It was rebounds for Jokic and points for Jamal Murray. And then it was fucking Kachuk and Eichel SOGs.
Okay.
So it was basically all the goats.
Well, yeah.
Good boy.
Wouldn't expect anything differently.
No.
But
like, what is the vibe here? We targeted unders. I know the Heat are like the first team in the NBA Finals with a negative point differential, and they're the lowest scoring team in the entire league.
Yeah.
So
I mean, unders are already the play. Let's get that on record. But this series, more than most, I'd assume so. Yeah. But some overs that I do like. I mean, Jokic over assists, I wouldn't mind. He had 47 in last series, which is 4 games as well. He's at 43.5. Jovan talked about it yesterday a little bit, how they're going to need him to be more of a facilitator, right? And maybe try to just keep him out of the paint. It's the only really chance they have. So maybe we go with his assists. I talked with my roommate, who's an NBA props guru. I asked him to go through this board for me and see if he liked anything. He likes Murray points, which kind of goes with that Jokic assist narrative as well. I don't hate that. I could easily see him just going ape shit. Maybe even dropping a 50 burger in one of these games. I could see it like it was yesterday on Twitter, him just going nuts one game and making it easy to hit. I like those two.
All right. Those are going to be my fucking 2 nuggets. I need 2 Heats.
I mean, Caleb Martin under is hitting. I know it's not fun, and I know it's not your vibe, but it's hitting. It's hitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just to address this one, this is games 1 through 4, no matter what. So
yeah,
this is all we've been seeing since yesterday, Trent. It's crazy, dude.
What?
And we looked at that the series is done in 4 or 5 games.
Yeah.
That's all we've been hearing.
Why would you count out the Heat?
I don't know.
After what we've seen, you literally can. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, Jovan, you got to be ecstatic with how people are talking.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I think there's absolutely no chance this is a 4 or 5 game series.
And give Trent the breakdown of the freaking odds on the +2.5 spreads that we found out yesterday.
Yeah, he remembers because a lot of people came on and pitched it. Ahan pitched it. I think a couple other people pitched it. The +2.5 for the Celtics series. That was like -135. It's more juice than it was that series. It's like
and they're playing the best team in the NBA.
Yeah, between like -140, 160, depending on where you look. So I mean, it's going 6 minimum.
Yeah. Jovan, cover your ears, but I think it's Nuggets in 6 is what it's going to be.
What are the odds on that?
They have them up. Josh, you'll find them.
Distance of longest made shot.
That's up there. Is somebody hitting a half-court shot or not? What the? Wow. How far is that, chat? Is that like a half quarter, or is that like a Tyler Hero being a freak when he returns in game 3 and just banging a shot from the logo? How far is that? I don't even know.
That's pretty far.
I feel like that's like almost half court. I don't know.
What's half court, chat?
About
the court somebody in chat.
Court is 90 feet. Court is 90 feet, so it's just beyond half court.
Damn. What the?
That's interesting. That's how they get your money, man. That's how they steal your money.
+400, Trent. Nuggets win 4-2.
Oh. Those are W odds.
I'm pretty sure that was plus 420 yesterday when we picked it up, and the only reason I remember is because it was that number.
Can we go back to Prize Picks and look at Bam unders? How much?
Yeah.
What's his points at? 68.5. Dude, he sucks.
Take the
Wouldn't
over.
hate. Oh.
Take the over, Jovan.
Yep.
Dude, he looks so bad, bro.
Yeah, should be free.
Keep shooting, though, I will say. You got to give him props for that. He keeps shooting.
He does keep shooting.
The thing is, like with Bam too, people who like he doesn't match up well, certainly, but the people who think it's going to be just a wash have not watched him play Jokic before. He's completely different. He's super aggressive because he has to be against Jokic, which is why this looks like one of the freest prop on the board after what we've seen from Bam this playoffs. So wouldn't be fading him.
How would you take Jimmy buckets in this series, Jovan?
Probably as assists.
Yes.
Putting you on the spot, I know, but
all right, so I have my 3 fucking squares. I need one more heat, John.
dude, you gotta just sack up and take Caleb Martin under. I mean, you've got 3 goats in here doing overs. You could live with an under. I don't hate Bam, defeating all odds and doing the unthinkable and being decent. My roommate likes Bam over assists, and he's been a freaking wizard in the playoffs so far.
Yeah.
Wouldn't hate Bam to go off. I don't really like any other Heat guys besides Caleb Martin. I got a bunch of Nuggets guys I like, but
yeah, the Heat are tough. Like I would absolutely love Max Strus in every form or fashion if Tyler Hero was not coming back at the end of this little window of props, because that's
we just don't know.
Yeah, it's tough.
What about
he could come back and play like shit, and he gets benched again.
Yeah, I will say though, on the other side, probably my favorite square of all the NBA series is not on the Heat. It's KCP threes.
Yep, I was gonna say that also.
Yeah, they're going to.
Oh, KCP threes.
Yeah, KCP. That's 7.
Were you thinking Michael Porter Jr. threes?
Yeah,
Because I like that one.
Yeah, it's between one of the two.
With you there.
It's between one of the two. This one feels a little more attainable to me because I think matchup-wise, there's a very good chance that he's going to get Duncan Robinson in a lot of switches, a.k.a. a traffic cone half the time. So I think he'll have plenty of open looks as opposed to MPJ, who's probably going to be on one of the stretches, a.k.a. like a Caleb Martin or Jimmy, who's a much better defender. So I'm down for KCP personally.
As it pertains to Michael Porter Jr., he's at 10.5 threes. I like his threes. I'll probably be on that at least in some slip. He went 14 for 33. I mean, he was jacking him up, especially later in that series. He shot 10 in each game in the last 2. We know he's going to get his shots up, and we know the Heat were more than comfortable of allowing the freaking Celtics to take plenty of threes in that series. They just didn't freaking make any of them. It was embarrassing. I think a guy like MPJ is about to park his ass in the corner or on the three-point arc at least and shoot plenty of threes like he does whenever he's in the game. I mean, he's a freaking jackal. He's a ball hawk.
Yeah.
I like those threes. But that square and the KCP one, Jovan pitched, is a little sharper than no one's taken. So I wish we had more Heat squares for you, but with the hero stuff going on, like we just don't know how to take some of these other guys.
Yeah, maybe I just don't even put Heat guys in there or just Jimmy assists.
I mean, have you released who you're taking to win the championship?
No, I don't even know what I'm going to do. I have no idea because, I mean, it's so juiced. It's so fucking juiced.
Well, you could do a spread if you wanted to. You can get creative with it. But, yeah, I wish we had more Heat squares for you, man, but it's just sketch with Hero.
Yeah.
Jovan, any thoughts on NHL series, guysers?
I got absolutely nothing there.
Chat, is it Kachuk and Eichel or are there other goats? Need to know.
We still running with Eichel, man?
Yeah, dude. Ooh, they bumped down Theodore. He was at 9 last night. Or no, I think he was at 8.5. I don't know. It's just hard not to take the goats. And the Eichel is certainly not a goat that rips. More to show, if anything.
Fair.
Ovi likes Jamal Murray under points. Dude, I don't even have the nuts to take that, man.
Yeah.
I think he soars. I really do. I think he soars.
I think if he soars, he's going to have one, like, massive game.
I think he will. I think we get a 40-piece or 50-piece from the kid.
He's going to need it.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you what. I mean, it's going to be on the perimeter. They're going to make sure it's Michael Porter Jr. and really KCP and the supporting cast beat.
I mean, Trent, you could go with, the most cracked out goalie I've ever witnessed in my life. He's giving me Holtby vibes from the Caps made a run where he just looks like a freaking wall.
They don't have those.
Yeah.
Did you see that how fucking skinny he looked after that 4 OT game? Apparently he lost 30 pounds in one game.
Jesus.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Bro, I saw a video of him in the locker room taking off his gear. I literally couldn't believe that was an NHL goalie.
He was like so like sweaty and gross and skinny. You were like, what the heck is going on here?
He looked like Kevin Durant, bro.
Holy smokes.
That's insane.
I couldn't believe it. Apparently he loses 15 pounds a game. Yeah.
Remember who was the NBA player, Paulo Banchero, when everyone was freaking out when he lost like 7 pounds of water weight in college and they were like sitting him down and trying to figure out like what was going on? That's more than double.
Yeah, what the hell?
Dude, he had 20 bottles of Gatorade.
And he probably doesn't complain once. These hockey guys are just freaks, dude.
Yeah. Meanwhile, fucking Brandon Ingram's toe sidelines him for 3 months.
Kawhi Leonard's playing, he's resting, he's not even hurt.
Nick Lagola's fucking little calf, I bet.
Yeah, the NBA needs to take a page out of the NHL's playbook and grow up a little bit. I agree.
There you go.
I didn't mean to take up too much of you guys' time. What are we thinking today?
Jovan, what do you love? MLB board today sucks.
Welcome to the dog days. We're here.
Yeah. Kind of dog shit. Kind of a dog shit slate. Not going to lie. I don't know. I definitely don't mind the Rockies. Krabs is on. I like that player. I think they touch him up. It's definitely they don't have much up. I think it's just McMahon and Castro as of now. But if they put up some more prize pick squares for that, I'm definitely targeting some guys against Tommy Henry. I think they touch him up.
Jovan, dude, I was on the plane yesterday and I see you posted a card of your prize picks, Johns. I was like, oh, I'm itching to nuke. Yeah. And I'm looking through your shit and I'm like, Evan Longoria. It's such a Jovan square. Like I was like taking all goats. I had like Shohei, Freddie, but I needed some corp shit in there. And I go to your card and I'm about to load up this fat 4-geyser with Judge over a run, Shohei fantasy, Freddie fantasy, and Longoria hits, runs, RBIs. And I like the fucking location wouldn't let me place it because I was flying over a state where it wasn't legal. I'm like, God damn it, man. Well, that shit's not gonna hit anyways. And then I find out Longoria hits a nuke, Shohei hits a nuke, Freddie hits a nuke, and fucking Judge scores.
It's nuts.
Pretty sure he scored the first nuke.
Yeah.
Moose shit, man.
Yeah.
Every single one of those guys you just named in a home run last time.
And Judge at a home run too. That's right.
Yeah, good.
I was unbelievable.
Crying.
Honestly, you might be able to run back Shohei today.
Really?
You might be the only person on the Angels I trust to do anything today.
Oh, it starts in – oh, shit. It starts in 10 minutes.
Yeah, it does.
Judge had 2 home runs again last night?
No,
just one.
He's had 3 in the last 2 games.
Yeah, he's cracked.
I mean, I'm not touching him. I'm not.
Did you know that Shane Bieber has never had less than 11 strikeouts against the Orioles?
What? Trent Muse. Look at that.
Trent Muse. He's pitched against the Orioles and I don't know how many times, I think 3 or 4 times. And all times he's had 11 Ks.
Yeah, I bet.
They're saying in chat it's his birthday too, huh?
No way.
Yeah. And he was minus 120 about an hour ago, and now he's minus 110. Yeah. I mean, you have to be smoking crack to fade the Orioles right now. I don't care if Mullins is out. Yeah. You just can't.
Minus 110 move with that dog shit lineup.
Yeah, look right here. 11
both on the mound.
15, bro.
That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Yeah, no chance Austin Both, outdeals Bieber today, huh?
Yeah, with an opener now.
Yeah, well, how long? He'll probably go a couple. They'll leave him in there until he gets any trouble.
Yeah.
Any trouble, yeah. Okay. Keegan Aiken will come in out of the bullpen, like Thrasher's saying, our community Orioles fan, and that's a good thing because him out of the bullpen is DeGrom. Well, so the Orioles will probably win tonight.
He's opening for.
Oh, no way.
Both. Yeah, right?
Yes. It just changed. Okay. That scares me a little bit then. I'm off.
Snell day.
Yeah, I like Snell. I like the Padres. Jovan's laughing, but I do.
Why is
Jordan
that not?
Blair is sending one 500 feet.
Yeah, he might. He strike out 3 times and have a nuke.
Yeah, Grand Slam.
Yeah, he's probably going to do that. Solaire's up for a run today after being somewhat cold the last 2 days.
Oh, no. You
Corbin
know what that
there.
means?
Yeah, no. Freddie again. Freddie is a cheat code right now, bro.
Yeah,
Dude, Freddie against the Nats. It's the tale as old as time. The guy
Yeah.
hits 350 against the Nats in his career. He's been doing it for a decade. I hate
Are they
that.
making him? Are they giving him the Acuna treatment? They are. Wow.
What's he at? Like 8.5 fantasy score, nothing else or something?
No, 9.5.
I
That's the Acuna treatment, dude.
mean,
Freddie's
he's
got to
probably
be.
hit another one. He's hit another one. He's probably hit another one.
Yeah.
Like it's the Nats. Corbin, high total with how he's been pitching. I think it's going to get ugly for the Nats today, unfortunately.
Luis Garcia DNP for the go well.
Huh.
Is he out?
Yeah, you got Tommy John.
Oh, I didn't know that.
We'll get
Yeah,
Tommy
he's
John.
yeah, scratch that.
Yeah, we've
he's
been
out of
there. Okay.
Yeah, what's the model saying about the Angels today? Boston Sports Talk wants to know, Trent.
Let's see. This is game 3 of the series, tied 1-1. We need this game, man. Lance Lynn's probably going to be tossing Turks. I like the over.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, auto out Trout, man. He needs to figure it the fuck out.
Yeah, dude, not a great year for him so far.
No. I'm glad
great
I took
so far.
Shohei in the go well.
Yeah.
So much happier.
I think Trout's back is legitimately fucking with him.
Yeah. Good
Not the same guy.
You know who I'm sick and tired of? Fucking Jose Ramirez. So sick of him, bro.
Dude, the Guardians are atrocious.
They're so bad. They don't
Out of
score.
nowhere. Even Cal Quantrill has no more powers.
He's bad, bro. He's fucking terrible.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good to say.
Wow.
Stanley Doings likes Mage tonight, I bet.
I think Angels win this one plus Chicky.
Okay.
I like him.
Okay. I mean, dude, same. I think you fade Lance Lynn every single start until he figures it out. The books are giving him respect once again for zero reason. Zero reason.
Yeah. Give me Lance Lynn.
Dude.
I bet.
Yeah. I'm taking Ohtani, but it's just about it.
Braves getting swept.
Over.
Yeah.
Both teams will score a little bit. I mean, I wouldn't bet on Atlanta right now. I mean, even the worst teams in baseball can go on little hot streaks. Oakland's swinging bat pretty decent, doing enough.
Dude, there's a lot of turkeys on the mound today.
Dude, it's a Turk fest. It's literally Thanksgiving.
There's so
A
many
lot of
turkeys.
randos. My favorite play today, Rockies ML plus 140. At least don't take the Snakes today. Lamette's making a starting pitching appearance for the first time in 2 years. I think he shots.
What was the
Favorite
play?
prize picks? Rockies ML.
Oh.
Rockies ML. Favorite prize pick square, Henry, more than 2.5 earned runs allowed for the D-backs today. He's been really good. Sketchy square they have up there. He's a red-out god for the most part, and I think he gets rocked by the Rockies, who have good numbers against him in a small sample size.
Respect it.
There we go.
Dude, so Chelly and I made this weekender bender slip that we always make. And Ryan Blaney, NASCAR driver, was at 31.5 NASCAR points, which I don't know how that shit scored. But this dude had 140 NASCAR points, won the whole fucking thing, came in first place.
We were looking at it because when I was at the house, he had it like out at the TV by the pool, and he's like ahead by 4 seconds, like the entire race. Anytime
Holy
he looked over
smokes.
It was actually the biggest lock in the history of prize picks, bro.
there. Yeah, dude.
It's unbelievable.
Shelly's
If it's
accent. Yes.
If it's like the F1 scoring, I think they just do it by what place you finish in. So first place probably gets a bazillion points.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna let you guys go. Get ready for stream, but great talking to you, fellas. Let's make some
Dubs. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Get locked in. I'll talk to you before your trip tomorrow. Safe travels, though, Trent. Safe travels, brother. Rangers bang?
How about bang?
Rangers bang.
Saw a double.
Rangers double chat. Simeon 20-game hit streak. Dude, he's been so good this season, man. He's been so good. This Rangers lineup is insane.
Go Will.
Insane. All right, Jovan. We got about 15. We got about 15 minutes. I say we craft up a prize picks with some of the other squares we've talked about and like today, and then we go into the squad round. What do you think?
I'm down. And yes, Toucan Sam did tell the goat. Of course.
Okay. Let's craft. What were some of the other ones we mentioned in the beginning of the show that we can start out with? A little head start here.
I mean, I like Owen Miller. For going the ones that we already have. Henry, yes.
Okay. Do we want to back Keller at all, or are we just staying away from that?
I don't know if there's a way to accurately back him that I really love.
Okay. You want to take Bieber under strikeouts?
I probably want to take something Orioles. I think I'm just going to take the Orioles, to be honest with you. Not the slot sitting where it is. I mean, what do they have? They only have Adley and Gunnar up.
Dude, I want them to put up Hicks, man. I want them to put up Hicks for a half a TB so bad. Might have to make a call.
I mean, that game starts in soon, right?
Oh, no.
An hour or something?
It does start in an hour. Oh, no. Damn, that's all they're putting up for Baltimore?
Yeah, it's actually crazy.
So do you think they're going to go absolutely bonkers today? Is that why they're not putting guys up? Or do you think they're not doing squats and they're not putting anybody up because the odds are so bad?
I genuinely could not tell you. But I don't know who I want to go with here. Because I got to take somebody out of these two.
I mean, Gunner's been seeing the ball pretty well. He's been hitting the ball really well.
He has. Or he could just cut the shit and take Bieber's under fantasy score. I didn't think I didn't think they had that up.
Now you're talking.
I didn't see that earlier. I'd be down.
Late ad?
I don't know if it was a late ad or if I just didn't see it. But
okay. Got to go to pitchers, my man. Biebs.
And yeah, I would take Frazier, but we don't have that option. It's only Gunnar and Adley.
Let's pull up that chart for Biebs.
Nothing crazy.
Okay.
Nothing crazy.
Okay. Cleveland got it today. This shadow thinks. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think with this line where it is, this is telling me that Bieber is going to get absolutely shelled. No matter how well Keegan Aiken or Austin Voth come and pitch as a little tandem, Bieber's getting.
Okay. Then let's take Bieber's less than fantasy score. Not overthinking.
I'm down.
Okay. Let's do it. What else? Who else can we fade today?
I guess we already have a Brewer in there. If we want a corp goat in there, we could take Ohtani.
Okay. And what's your little 1 sentence pitch on him?
I mean, he's going to just pound him with fastballs because that's what Lance Lynn does. And especially he's going to try and work it in on lefties, especially Ohtani. That's not going to work against Ohtani. So I think Ohtani destroys him today. I just don't like the rest of that lineup.
You want to take his TBs?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to take Dom Smith today?
Dom Smith, huh? Is he up?
You mentioned him earlier.
Hits, runs, and RBI.
One of our local sharps, Bryce, thinks he's a little higher than he should be.
Really?
Well, projected fantasy way higher than his average. Okay, so he doesn't have a fantasy score up, but he does have a hit, run, RBIs up, which is a little interesting. Those aren't up every day.
No, those are not, especially against a righty. Because he's Mr. I still don't understand his reverse splits. Those are crazy to me. But I'd be down to take Dom Smith. I'd be so.
All right. Well, yeah, Bryce saying we should take it. He said it's hit in. We'll trust. What about that Nerfy that I pitched earlier?
I feel like if we're making a 6-piece, we should keep Nerfies out of it. That would be my 2 cents there.
Oh, man.
Ooh,
all right.
That's Patrick Corbin pitching outs up. That's super green and just got bumped down.
Well, then put that in there. Fuck.
Yeah, he's getting destroyed.
All right. I mean, this 6-piece did not take long, and I like all the selections here. My goodness. We've got our guy Owen Miller, more than 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Tommy Miller, more than 2.5 earned runs allowed. Shane Biebs, less than fantasy score. He's going to get rocked today. Shohei, more than 1.5 total bases. It's square. Don't care. Dom Smith, more than 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. That's not square. That's sharp as attack, hopefully. And Pat Corbin, less than 16 pitching outs. He's a greened out gold. He's going to get crushed today, respectfully. And yeah, we are getting a Wentz legacy start right now. This is incredible. Good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him, but I hope he gets crushed up for your bet.
Yeah, it'll come. Okay. I'm not worried yet.
All right, boys. 6-piece will be posted shortly after BTL. All right. Let's craft up the damn squad ride, huh? Why not us?
Why not?
Why not us, chat? I want to put in the Rockies ML, but is it too juicy? Are you scared? I'm not.
I don't know. You can put a plus 300 there if you want. If it's going to hit.
I'm pretty sure we've done that before. What if we hit? We took a player prop one time that was cheeky as heck at like plus 175 that I hit. I don't even remember.
No clue.
We'll go Rockies ML. Want to go Orioles ML?
That starts in like an hour. So I mean,
Okay.
Probably not.
You're right. Dodgers team total over or the over in that game?
I'm cool with just the over in that game.
Cool. All right. We'll keep the Padres out of it just by your reactions on your face with me talking about it. I don't even want to put them in anymore. Milwaukee. Do you really like Milwaukee today?
I do.
Okay. Let me put them in. A local brewer sharp. How about it? That Yankees under I really like.
Yeah, you can put that in. I like that too.
One more play?
Are you talking about the Twins? I know we didn't get to that, but I also definitely like the Twins there.
Dubs. Varland plus Chick down 10 cents against Hash Brown. I like it as well. You want to put a Minnesota ML in there? Okay.
They're down.
Okay. Chat, 5 plays, 5 winners. Rockies ML. Dodgers over. Milwaukee money line. Yankees under. And Minnesota ML. All right. 5 plays, 5 winners. Poll should be up. All right. Get your votes in. Hurry up. Go, 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 go. Not enough votes. Hurry up. Go vote. Hurry up. Go vote. In the Twitch chat. Okay. Poll is up. Let's get the votes coming in. All right. Right now it's Dodgers, Nats over. Taking the early lead, boys. All right. We got some sub bangs coming in. E. Hoff coming in with the sub bang. Beast, Fear Aiken. Sub bang once again. Let's go, my man.
There you go.
Dubs. Thank you guys for any of the follows as well. Okay. Let's stay high on the squad rides. All right, chat. 88, 57, and 3. Let me repeat that real quick. 88, 57, and 3. Do you know how hard that is to go 30 games over 500? Not taking the credit. We're just giving you guys the picks and you're clicking the winners. You guys deserve the credit. You guys are picking the winners. And I have been so impressed by how well the squad ride has gone.
Fair.
Insanely impressed. It's bonkers to me. You guys keep clicking the right buttons. I'm not asking any questions. You guys keep doing you. And we got a Tigers bang right now too, Jovan. I apologize.
Error, I bet.
Error. Oh,
I bet.
brutal.
I'm still with it.
Brutal. What was the prize picks? We'll read it off again. Actually, we'll just tweet it. We'll tweet it out on the BTL Twitter, my man. Oh, there it is. Perfect. There you go, boys. We'll scroll up and down. Okay. Go ahead and lock that in responsibly. It is a 6-piece. All right. We also locked in a 2-piece earlier as well. Okay. But I don't think our guy Tavares is doing squat.
We
Unfortunately.
only have one at bat.
Yeah. Don't let him get hot.
Yeah, don't let them get hot. They're going to blow up here in these next couple innings.
Okay.
Can pencil that in. You can also pencil in a Lance Lynn W and probably a Keegan Aiken / Austin Both W. So I'm taking I just lock both of those in.
Okay. Ever since first round of the playoffs ended for hockey, I've only bet the squad ride for 2U every day, and I'm up some decent coin. Would you look at that, Cole's back? Would you look at that, my man? You bet it every day, responsibly, and you're probably going to be up coin, boys. It's 30 games over 500, okay? This is no hobby, all right? We're locked in. You guys know the squad ride is our baby, all right? Let's hit another one tonight. Need it, okay? Get those votes in. Hurry up. All right, last call. Last call for votes. Damn, they like that Nats over, man. Holy smokes.
I mean, I kind of assume so.
Don't blame them. Like to play a lot. Dunning's getting shelled. I freaking bet the day after we all take the Tigers, he's getting shelled. I freaking bet. Pull up the prize picks again for our guy Cam, if we can, Josh. Sorry. And our guy Don't Fade also needs some bail money because he's still in prison from hitting so many squad rides as well.
Happens.
All right, Chad, we'll take this nice and slow. All right. Miller, more than 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Tommy Henry, more than 2.5 earned runs. Shane Biebs, less than fantasy score. All right. Shohei, more than TBs. Our guy Dom Smith, more than 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And Patty C's. Although, yeah, we can take Patty C's. Patty C's, less than 16 pitching outs. The greened out gob himself. All right. Can we get a quick slate recap? The boy was on Corp Calls all noon. Sure. I'll run over our head-to-head challenge.
Yeah.
All right. My favorite today is the Padres on the ML. All right. Don't love a lot of favorites today, though. I'll be honest with you. Favorite underdog by far, favorite play by far, chat. Colorado on the ML. Favorite over, Atlanta, Oakland over. Favorite under is that New York and Seattle under tonight, under 7.5. That's so gross. Favorite Yerfy Nerfy, it's that Cincinnati, Colorado Nerfy on Prize Picks. That's so crazy. It just might work. And then favorite Prize Pick square is Tommy Henry, more than 2.5 earned runs. Jovan, let the people know what your favorite plays are today.
Yeah, favorite is started with the Rangers. We'll see how that works out. Favorite dog went to the Pirates. Over Dodgers Nationals, which is going to be the squad ride. The under and Rays Cubs is my favorite under. And then favorite Prize Pick square. It's really two of them. I went with Ryan McMahon fantasy score, and then the Owen Miller 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. Those are my favorite two. And yeah, shout out props that cash. Get in the lot.
Let's freaking go, my man. Let's freaking go. You know Jenks approves.
Of course.
You know Jenks approves.
Of course. Shout out Jenks.
Chat, squad rides. It's the over in Patrick Corbin versus the Dodgers. All right. Unfortunately for my guy, Patty C, might not be his best work up there on the bump tonight or this afternoon. All right. Hate to say it, but it's true. All right, we're fading and we're smacking another squad ride this afternoon. Why not us, chat? Why not us? Okay. Trent has returned. You guys will be happy. You don't have to see my face up there again, back to back. Trent's back, hosting the surgical stream right after this. Okay. So make sure you stick around, stay posted, and get the cake report from the head honcho himself up next on deck. All right, guys. If you haven't followed us yet on Pickett, I don't know what you're doing. Make sure you download Pickett, use promo code Jovan, and follow the squad so you can see all the prize picks, all the bets, get the noties, check out the posts, look at the bet splits. If you're not using Pickett to track your bets, I don't know what you're doing. I can't help you. All right, chat, figure it out. We'll catch you guys on here tomorrow. Same time, same place. We'll be seeing.
It will.
All right, boys.